What's up, everybody? It's Brian. I don't think I've done a video in like 2, 3 weeks, some shit like that. But anyway, I've been busy as hell, so that's my excuse. Shit, I've been too busy to even read comic books lately, so let me fix this. There we go. It's fucking glare. My bad, folks. That's a little better. So yeah, the comic books will be kind of dark, but Anyway, so I've been busy as crap at work. I started school back up, and I'm moving not next week, but the following week. And I have virtually no help, and I'm doing most of it by myself, and I haven't even started packing yet. So, and on top of all that, it's Thursday night. The Baltimore Comic Con kicked off today, and I've got to drive up to Baltimore by 8 o'clock tomorrow to sell comics at the Baltimore Con. So, that's kind of cool. I'll probably spend the whole weekend up there. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy to be doing that. I'm not really happy because I don't have a whole lot of money, and there's going to be so much shit there that I just going to be fucking geeking fanboy out on and all that stuff. But it is what it is. So I'll get a lot of hours in. Maybe I'll just buy stuff that I don't need anyways. So yeah, folks, I'm gonna just jump in. Oh, first of all, I'm gonna do a quick shout out to my buddy and your buddy, Mr. Tim Merritt. And oh shit, where is it? Okay, here it is. So my little shout out is Tim. Like almost everybody else on here has heard me gush and ooh and ah over Art Adams' work, and so he one day he sent me a text with a picture of this cover and asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, duh, yeah. So Tim, thank you so much for this cover. The Baroness, that's who it is. Cover of the Baroness done by my buddy Art Adams. I wish he was my buddy just so I could get free shit from him because he's an amazing artist. And then even better than that, speaking of an amazing artist that I happen to know who's my buddy, Tim did this. My last few videos I've been bitching because there's not been enough Hulk Smash and Tony, so here I got a little bit of Hulk Smash and Tony. Thank you, Tim. Alright, there's my thank you for the day. I think I'm just gonna. Nope, there goes my phone. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna kick off and show you the new books I bought this week. The new books that I'm probably not gonna get to read because the last 3 weeks I think I've read maybe 5 books the whole last 3 weeks because, like I said, I've been busy. Oh, and on top of everything else, my 13-year-old has discovered Friday Night Magic, so I go to work on Friday. I'm there from noon till 1 in the morning because I go to work. I work for 5 or 6 hours. Then I go pick him up and he plays Magic the rest of the night, and I just kind of twiddle my thumbs because I like Magic, but not that much. Magic people, I don't know, man. If you ever go to a Friday Night Magic event, there's a lot of plumber's crack. The place can get a little funny smelling, but thank God it airs out before I start my normal work days. It's just, I don't know. Within the community of nerds and geeks and whatever you want to call each other, there are definitely cliques, and yeah. So that's it. I did warn my kid. I told him, "Look around, buddy. See this room? This is your future if you're not careful." Anyways, so we're gonna jump into this. I've got Original Sin number 8. I have been enjoying the series. This cover makes me just want to rip it open and read it right now, but I think I'm behind 3 issues, so I'm going to hold off on that. So that's Original Sin number 8. Jason Aaron's writing it. He's also writing that other that redneck book, Southern Bastards. In addition to, I think he's writing Thor. I'm not sure if he's going to be writing the Thor when they hand the hammer off to a woman, but we'll see. I honestly think that I enjoy his work in the superhero stuff more than Southern Bastards. I've been reading it. It seems like a rehash of Walking Tall to me, but whatever. Then they threw this book right here, The Names. into my box. I saw the variant cover of this yesterday. I got a chance to see it before packing that up and sending it up to Baltimore. But so I'm pretty excited about reading this book. This cover's beautiful too. It's the regular cover, but I like this cover. I briefly thumbed through it. I like the artwork inside. It's by a guy named Milligan, Fernandez, and Peter. That's just their last names, of course, because that's just all that's on the cover. Milligan sounds familiar to me. The other ones don't, but I'm hoping that they become familiar to me because so far it looks promising. And I have Star-Lord. I'm sorry, the legendary Star-Lord. And it looks like we got... Who the hell's PM? Pop Man. Oh, maybe... is that Pop Man? I don't know. Anyways, it's signed right there by my little pinky. It's a PM. Looks like they're getting a little more than their little holographic booty shaking going on together. I gotta say, I honestly don't really like the idea of Kitty Pryde messing with that douchebag, but hey, that's what it is. Oh, and by the way, I didn't bother to sort these books at all because I got Green Lantern, this cover. I'm a little disappointed in their selection of covers this time with the 3D stuff. I think, because as you can see, you've got this big square, and this isn't in Mylar yet, so it probably doesn't look as good. But anyways, there's this square, and the main 3D part is inside of it, and the rest of the cover is associated with it in a way, but it's not necessarily a part of it, because I mean, you got like a cityscape type thing going on, and then you've got GL in outer space. So it's all 3D. It's just not tied together very well. But so far this week, the selection of variant covers, I like this one. I didn't pick up all of them, and I'm not going to pick them all up this year. Because I did last year, and I don't know. There's really only a few of them that I wanted. I just saw a deal on eBay and snapped them up. So anyways, I got Green Lantern, number one shot. Then we're going to skip to Rockety Raccoon, number 3. Been enjoying this book. It's written by Scotty Young and drawn by Scotty Young. So it's a pretty fun book. Fun to read. So far, so good. We'll see if it holds up in the future. Then I have... I got this book specifically because it's a Scotty Young variant, the baby variants. It's the only reason I got it. I could give two rats' asses about Wolverine dying, and I just don't care about it. But it's a Scotty Young baby variant. That's why I got it. Next up, Futurama Comics, number 72 by Bongo Comics. Beautiful cover of Leela, the sexy one-eyed mutant chick. Anyway, bought this for my kid because he's been asking for Futurama and noticing it lately. So that's what this is for. I don't really get into reading the cartoon comic books. Because I'm used to seeing them as cartoons, and I'm used to seeing them move around and talk and dance and say shit like bite my shiny metal ass, and it's just not the same. Here's another 3D cover. This one's for my son. It's Grayson, number 1. There you go. You can see him doing his thing there. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little disappointed with them. Now, I know I was just talking shit about Wolverine. I'm going to keep talking shit, but I don't care what you say. This cover is freaking cool. It's all shiny stuff. Not just the Mylar bag either, but like this silhouette is shiny and it's cool. It looks like that foil stuff they put on Magic and Poke cards. So again, I got this specifically because it's a cool cover. I don't know. I'll probably get them all just because. What the fuck? You know, down the road, I might be kicking myself in the ass. Well, why didn't I get them when I had the chance? So, you know. Next up, we got X-Men 19. Haven't read this book in a couple of months. Have no idea what's going on. But they're in outer space, and I'm guessing at Psylocke with swords. And I don't know. It's a Terry Dodson cover, though. As you can see, there's a little Dodson graffiti right there. So I'm a fan of his work. So we're going to hang on to that book. Next up, Uncanny X-Men number 25. It's an original Sin tie-in. I dig this cover. Little graphic design stuff going on there. It looks like a photo cover of, I'm guessing this is Magic. I don't know if this is supposed to be her or if it's supposed to be what's her face, the White Witch. But anyway, haven't even looked inside it. I am starting to get more into this title than I haven't. Like, it's been waning. It's had me kind of on the edge of dropping it. But the last couple issues have kind of piqued my interest. So we don't know, or I don't know. Superior Foes of Spider-Man, number 15. Here's the cover. Haven't looked inside yet. I do enjoy this book because it's comical and it cracks me up. And basically, you got these bumbling idiots who are stumbling through their horrible crime careers. And Tombstone's daughter is the Beetle, and she seems to be the only one with a fucking brain in her head. So I like it. Spider-Man 2099, issue 3, I believe. Issue 3, yeah. So I saw the variant cover to this one, and it's not spectacular because, you know, that's Spectacular Spider-Man, but it's not a super variant, but it's kind of cool. I wouldn't shell out the money for it, but because I think this cover is every bit as awesome. Oh, speaking of variant covers and regular covers and how variant covers are supposed to be awesome, but sometimes they're just not nearly as good. The Uncanny Avengers book last week, the regular cover was the shit. The variant cover was crap. The regular cover is awesome. That's my 2 cents about that, and it's pretty strange because you guys know that I seem to be a sucker for variants. Bastards, Southern Bastards, number 4. Looks like the old man's gonna get gang raped by some rednecks and that stick there. I don't know. I'm probably gonna stick with it because it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a very long, you know, probably 6 or 7 issues, something like that. Another copy of Rockety Raccoon for my son's little brother. Original Sin, number 8, the Art Adams variant. I have not yet laid all 8 of these together. They're the Art Adams. These covers tie in together and make one big pretty picture. I can't wait to do it though because Art Adams is awesome. And yeah, more Art Adams ass kissing from this guy. Can't help it. Nailbiter number 5. Haven't read it. Obviously, I haven't even read the first issue yet. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm getting it. I just keep forgetting to drop it, I guess. Up next, Vampirella, issue 4. And it looks like it's a Terry Dotson color. Terry Dotson cover. So there it is. I need to read it. I think it's pretty cool because you got sexy vampire chick there and creepy ass, well, more creepy ass thing there. Because I mean, a vampire chick is pretty fucking creepy, anyways, right? But anyways, there's some creepy shit there in her reflection. Hinterkind issue, I don't remember because I haven't read it in 4 months, I think. The covers are still really cool. Fudge. Here, like we need more of this shit right here, but I only get it because it's for my kid. And, you know, we just get... Hold on, let me jump around a minute. Deadpool versus X-Force. I get it because it's for my kid, and he likes Deadpool. I like this cover because I like Sentinels. I hope the Sentinels fry Deadpool's ass and I don't have to get any more crazy-ass Deadpool shit. But that being said, I'm guessing this is the end of this. And, oh, the vampire, or the Deadpool Dracula Gauntlet thing, whatever's been going on, I've been getting for my kid. Haven't been reading it either, but I'm guessing either Deadpool, X-Force, or that book have been canceled or have reached the completion of their run because we got Hawkeye versus Deadpool. What the... Do we really need 4 Deadpool? If it weren't for my son, I wouldn't buy this stuff. But do we really need 3, 4 Deadpool books every single month? That being said, I'm going to get off my rant about Deadpool for a moment and just say what I do like about Deadpool. And it's funny shit like he's going after Hawkeye with a Nerf bow and arrow. So, as much as I can get irritated by Deadpool, it is kind of funny sometimes. Issue number 4, Figment. I think this is the final issue. The artwork is beautiful. The story is a little weak, whatever. But there's Disney freaks out there. If you guys want to, go ahead, unload these books to these people on eBay. They'll pay for them. Don't know why, because I'm like, the artwork is beautiful. I love the artwork in this book, but the story is just ho-hum. Another book that I have been enjoying and love and need to catch up on, though, is Fairest. This is issue 29, so I need to catch up on it because it's pretty cool. New book from Valiant, from the Valiant universe. It's issue 1 of the death-defying Dr. Mirage. Briefly thumbed through one of these, and the interior artwork is not spectacular. It's not super. It's not great, but it is good, and it's adequate for what it is, which is a semi-horror book. I only say horror because she deals with dead people, and it might not be horror in the sense that because it's all superhero shit. So it might be. It's in the vein of Shadow Man, which isn't really horror, but it deals with a lot of death and necromancy and the macabre. So I think the interior artwork fits this book well so far from what I just thumbed through. This is the regular cover, I believe. This is the Plus edition. It features more than 15 pages of exclusive bonus content by Jen Van Meter and some other people I really don't whose names I don't know. But anyways, this is the Plus edition, and yeah, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. Except for the guy's a different color. Anyway, the few appearances that she's had in Shadow Man have been, I've liked the character. She's not quite the same as the character who was in the first Valiant universe. They had the same name, and I think they have similar powers. I really am not sure because I haven't read that book in a decade or more. But I do like this character, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. Another book that I only have because of the Scotty Young variant is The Drawing of the Three. It's a Dark Tower book by Stephen Mr. King, The Prisoner. And I absolutely love the irony of mature content with the Scotty Young variant, or Scotty Young baby variant. That just cracks me up. I still need to drop this crap right here, but I think I'm going to hang on to it because it's got my buddy Dane Whitman, the Black Knight, who I think is pretty freaking cool. Now, perhaps my favorite book that I'm not ever going to read of the week, and definitely of the DC 3D variant covers, is Detective Comics. Let's see here. Oh, this glare is going to screw it all up. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. No Riddler? Riddler. No Riddler? Riddler. This is really cool. I like it. That's my favorite one of that bunch so far. So that's my haul for new comics. Now I'm going to go through and show you some stuff that I just pulled out and purchased from the back issue bins as I've been kind of squirreling the stuff away for a little while before it even got priced, and so I got the guy that grades our books on the regular basis to price them out for me yesterday I think. And so we have Dark Claw #1. It's an amalgam book, which basically means they took a DC character and a Marvel character and played smash ups with them. So it's Wolverine and that Batman guy. Oh, speaking of Batman, dang, whose video was it? Oh, shit. Comic Quest, maybe? I don't remember. If I got it wrong, I think it's Comic Quest did the video about the 9.2 Detective Comics. Yeah, that's some cool shit. Not a huge DC fan, not a huge Superman fan at all, not a huge Batman fan, but I do like the animated Batman a whole lot. But anyway, so I just think it's pretty cool that Batman got a 9.2, or the highest one so far is that Batman 9.2, which surpasses Superman, and it just shows you that in all things, Batman is superior to Superman. Next book I got was issue #1 of New Warriors, the gold second printing. I wasn't even aware that these, back in the day, most of these books came out. I was buying my stuff as a kid. I was buying my stuff at the grocery store or at the drugstore in my hometown, which still doesn't have a stoplight. But so yeah, I never saw these. I wasn't even aware of these books, but I've been squirreling away. So I've been picking up some of them just because it's gold. It's shiny. It's not worth crap, but I like it. It's worth something to me. So I've got this. I've got a New Mutants. The cable one. I've got one like in the 90s, not 98, but like 93 or something with the wolf girl on the cover. Anyway, there's that stuff going on. Next up, I got, or I picked up, I purchased, I didn't got. Hold on, I gotta move some stuff around here. These should be in order, just for you folks. Just for you folks. God damn, where's the end? Okay, here. So I picked up. I've already got a couple of these covers, but I don't have them all, so I just picked them all up because it's the X-Men #1 by Mr. James Lee. So that's cover 1 with Magneto, this Wolverine, and douchebag Klops. That one. I think I have this one signed by Scott Williams. I don't know where I got it, but who the fuck gets a book signed by the inker? And then I've got this one's the double gatefold, folds out, and you get all 4 of those covers in one book. I picked up this book just because I thumbed through it real quick, and I've never even heard of it. I like the cover. I've kind of gotten on this little bit of sci-fi kick lately, and this is definitely sci-fi. It's called The Time Jump War. So my buddy who grades the comics and puts the price tags on them couldn't find this in the Overstreet guide, so he's like, "Oh, you found a rare gem there. It's not even in the guide," which I think is strange because it's written by Chuck Dixon, and he's a pretty prolific writer. I don't understand why why that's not in there. Give me a second to thumb through this pile of nonsense. Okay. Now, I'm going to show that one last. So, then I stumbled upon this 3 issues of a book that I didn't even know existed. Because I just didn't. Then again, as much as I was just talking a little smack about Batman and Superman, it's Batman Battle for the Cowl. It's issues 1, 2, and 3. I picked these up because the covers are amazing, and it just kind of makes me want to dig in there and check it out. And following on Batman, I got this Batman the Batman Adventures. My bad. It's issue 23. It's nothing special. It's certainly not issue 12. It's issue 23. Poison Ivy's on the cover there, feeling up the bat pecs there, and doing her thing. Now, we'll start off with this right here, or continue with this. My bad. Fantastic Four #286. I already have a copy of this, but I think this is in better shape than the one I already have. So, it's the Phoenix thing, beginning Phoenix, special appearance by the Uncanny X-Men. This is when Jean goes off. This continues from that Avengers book where they just find the pod, and at the very end you can kind of see through the glass that it's Jean. Then Sue and douchebag there help her out, and she goes and checks on her parents, finds out that they're dead, and all that happiness. So there's that. Now, continuing from that, we're going to continue with X Factor, and this is X Factor number 41, and Excellent Factor number 42. Now, I'm going to give you a minute to think about this, and guess why I picked up these 2 books. Alright, fuck it. I picked them up because of Art Adams, and you knew that because you guys are smart and you hear me kiss his ass almost every video. Hey, I don't think I've done a video where I haven't done a little Art Adams ass kissing because I like his work. Alright, so enough. I won't mention him again in this video. Or will I? Who knows? So I picked up number 2 of Venom. I totally missed the boat on these early issues of Venom, but I like this one because it is Spider-Man 301. It's a cover swipe of that. And it's even got, Tony Moore after McFarlane, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it's pretty freaking cool. I started reading this title on the Marvel Comics app, where you could buy a subscription for like a year for, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, and you got access to their entire digital catalog. And had I not had that app at the time and read it on there, I wouldn't have even picked up any of these because I would have been like, stupid. Alright, now we're going to get back into some Valiant universe, but this is the first Valiant universe, and this is Chapter 1, Issue 0 of Unity, because time is not absolute. So, I think, yep, definitely. It's all Barry Windsor Smith. To be completely honest, I feel like by the time Barry Windsor Smith got to Valiant that he was kind of going downhill. Some of his characters' faces kind of look the same, whatever. But anyway, I'm very happy to have these because I'm trying to complete a run of the first Valiant books. That's kind of like on the back burner, though. Then I got Unity, Time is Not Absolute, issue number 1. If anybody's got the gold variants of these, I'd be willing to give you a couple dimes for them. Now, speaking of gold variants, I picked up this book because I bought a bunch of crap off of Craigslist, and in that bunch of crap, I found a bunch of the hardcore books. And I happened to stumble across this gold one the other day at work, and this is also a Jim Lee cover. I'm not sure if he did anything else for Valiant, or if it was just this cover. But I believe he did this cover while he was actually at Wildstorm. So, come on, you. But anyway, Jim Lee. So there's that. Yeah. So that's about it for my comic book collecting for today. And if you foolishly, holy shit, I've been rambling for almost a half an hour. 27 minutes right now. So if you guys have foolishly spent this much time with me, all I can say is thank you. It's humbling that anybody would listen to me on here, waste their time on here. You know, if you happen to meet me at the store or whatever and bullshit with me there, I get it, you know, because you can talk back to me. But if you've wasted your time listening to me ramble and ramble and ramble, thank you. Have a good night.